What's good, YouTube? We're going to be going over how to clean an Artisan Heian today, but this will work with any other Artisan pad or any pad that's expensive and you don't want to ruin. So this is the steps you're going to want to take. First step is you put soap on it and get it wet. I've already done that step, as you can see. So next step, after you've gotten it wet and you put soap on it, you're going to want to rub it with your hand. As so, you don't want to put a little bit of elbow grease in it because you obviously want to clean it, but you're going to want to use your hand to not damage the pad. Some cloths can damage the mouse pad. So you use your hand. Okay, so after you scrub for a little bit, you're going to want to rinse it off. And there should still be soap in the pad. At this point, I like to squeegee the pad. I like to try and squeeze any of the shit out of the pad in any of these directions, whatever direction is closest. You may see some discoloration in the water of whatever color your pad is. It doesn't actually change the look of the pad at all, but that is present during cleaning. So don't freak out. You're not making your pad clear or white. I mean, it'll be fine. It'll stay the color you bought it. It's just part of the cleaning process. It happens. So, yeah, next step, you want to squeegee the dirt and stuff out of the pad. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, after squeegeeing the pad for a while, you're going to want to rinse and repeat. So let's do that. Okay, so the pad is rinsed. I've still got soap in my hands, and I'm sure there's still soap in the pad. Get back to rubbing. Rub your Heian. Rub your Raiden. Rub that Hayateosu. Rub your pad. And keep rubbing it until you think it's adequate, but this also just helps get rid of some of the soap. You're getting rid of the soap in layers. You're not just completely rinsing it off because your pad's not clean yet. So remember, using your hand, try and squeegee out the dirt. You can add a little bit of elbow grease. You don't want to fucking dent your pad. I don't know if that's even possible, but don't body slam your damn pad trying to get a lot of force into it, just a little bit. Kind of like washing your hair type of force, You're not trying to fucking kill the pad. You're just, you want to add a little bit of force. That way you're making sure you're separating, you're pushing into the sponge, and actually cleaning it. So, alright, rinse and repeat. Okay, so I rinsed it, and now as you can see, there's like a lot less soap in the pad. This is just like residual shit, maybe even from the tub. So the pad feels squeaky clean. Really good, really good. So I'm gonna get this thing flipped. We're gonna rinse it a little bit more. Important thing to remember when you're cleaning, when you're rinsing your pad, the reason we're doing this squeegeeing thing is to make sure we're getting all of the soap out from the deeper layers of sponge. So there's still soap in my pad, I can still tell. I'm going to keep doing it until no more suds at all. So this is what it should look like after you're done rinsing. Obviously, some of the shit from this part of the tub, after I set it down to get a camera angle, has made it a bit soapy, but I just turn my water on and hold it up to the water. So I've found that gets the pad adequately rinsed. Oops. Yep. So my hand is done being rinsed. Okay, so a really important part of cleaning your mouse pad is the drying process. What I do is I get a towel, I make the towel as flat as possible, set the mouse pad down on the towel, and you should let it air dry. Don't use a hair dryer, don't use a fan, don't sit it out in the sun, don't shake it. Let it air dry, and it's very important that you don't let water escape through the bottom of the mouse pad. So you're going to want to use a drying rack or a towel. I've used both, and both have worked perfectly fine for me. As you could see earlier, there was some discoloration in the water that presumably was from the ink in the stitching. The mouse pad looks fine. It's a little bit weird because of the way my camera's picking it up, the white balance and shit. My camera's being really stupid, but the mouse pad looks fine, and I'll catch you guys once it's dry. Okay, so my hand changed colors. I lied, it's black now, and almost has the texture of a Raiden. I'm obviously joking. I realized it's not very time efficient for me to just keep this video rolling on my phone and pause until my hand is dry. So instead, I'm just going to show you my Raiden. This mouse pad was cleaned a little bit ago, probably about a month ago. And because I don't use my Raiden very often, I only cycle my Raiden in when I'm either using a heavier mouse or when my hand is being cleaned. So this is a clean pad. When you scratch it or like put a little bit of nail into it, oh shit, there was like a little piece of something there, you shouldn't see any visible lines. This pad isn't super clean and it's actually pretty damn dusty because it's been sitting around for like a month. When you let your mouse pads sit out for a while, you should clean them even though you haven't been using them, because a lot of dust still gets trapped in the pad, which is pretty apparent with the Raiden. If I can make it focus, you can see how much dust is caught in this mouse pad right now. Yeah. Alright, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope I've went over everything. If you have any questions, please hit me up in the comments. I'll be there. I'm checking. I might reply with another account though. And yeah, a couple more things before I head out. You can use a microfiber cloth. Microfiber cloths tend to tear when you're using them on these mouse pads. I guess this is much higher quality stitch than the microfiber cloth, and the microfiber cloth starts to fray and shit, and it leaves crap all over your mouse pad during the cleaning process, which you don't want. So that's why I recommend your hands. Shit, my hands are wrinkly. I recommend you use your hands. What's another thing that a lot of people don't do? You know, that's about it. I mean, if you want, you don't have to use dish soap. You can use a less aggressive soap if you're afraid of discoloration or whatever. Hand soap's fine. And yeah, I mean, honestly, this was just kind of an amalgamation of the stuff written on the Artisan website and my own personal experience with mouse pads. So I hope this is helpful. I know when I did my first cleaning of my hand, I was a little bit nervous because I just dropped big bank on that pad. I didn't want to ruin it, so I hope this helps ease some of your minds. I hope this is informative. Goodbye, YouTube.